Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another TBR video. We are picking our TBR for April. These are my favorite videos to film and make and edit. We get so excited to see what we're going to read each month because each month is just new opportunities for new books, new series. It's so much fun and I'm always anticipating what I'm going to read next. I want to start off by saying that out of the 5 books I picked for March, I read 4 of them, which is a big deal for me. So round of applause because I read 4 books out of 5, which is crazy. If you know, I don't typically touch my TBR all that often. As much as I always say I want to, I never usually do because I'm very much a mood reader. I read 4 out of 5. It felt good. I was in the mood for like all the books I had on there. I really wanted to finish all of them. We do have a few days left of March, but I don't think that's going to be happening. But I'm still proud of myself. I think that is a huge win and also gets me excited for April because I want to do it again. Now, I do have a lot of videos planned in April, so there are specific books for those videos I'm going to be reading, so it's a little bit less time to read the books off my TBR, but nonetheless we're gonna see how many I can actually read. If I pick 5 every time, that way I have opportunity to read other books that maybe I don't have on this list, if that makes sense. We're gonna do 5 again. Hopefully we can get to like at least 3 of them. I don't know if it's gonna be all 5 or 4, but I will do my best. Obviously I'm going to use my TBR jar because it's just so easy. It's my favorite. If you guys have any suggestions for new ways to pick my TBR, please let me know. But the prompts have been fun for me. I feel like I'm still able to choose. I put up all the books that I'm interested in here and then I'm still able to choose based off the prompts. Also, here is a little selection of the books that are on my mind at the moment that I really would like to get to, but obviously we'll narrow it down to 5. I also have my iPad here because there are a lot of books on my Kindle that I'd also like to read. So I have that here. That way I can pull Kindle books as an option as well. But yeah, maybe if editing Sabrina is nice, she'll zoom in on this for you so you can kind of see because I don't want to go over all of them. But there's a good little variety on here and I also put some new prompts in the jar. So I have some of the old ones and some new ones. And the new ones I wrote really tiny. So I'm hoping you can see. I don't know why I wrote them so small, but I have a whole bunch of new prompts in here. So I am just so excited for this month of reading. Also, can we talk about all the releases that are coming out in April? There are so many. We have the new Abby Jimenez, Emily Henry, Jessa Hastings. Oh, the new Powerless, book 3, I think it's called Fearless by Lauren Roberts. Like, there are just so many releases this month and I'm so excited about them. Anyway, enough of the rambling. Let's get to the video. So like I said, we'll pick 5 prompts and then we'll kind of choose from here or from my Kindle. Let's pick our first prompt. I'm very nervous. I don't know why I get so like nervous all of a sudden since I have to pick my first prompt because like these are the books that are going to be staring at me the whole month of April. Also, it's almost summer, you guys. Anyway, our first prompt is a fantasy of choice. So this one's a little hard because I have a few. Don't be mad, but I don't know if you'll be mad, but I did not read a single Zodiac Academy book in the whole month of March just because those books are big. They take up a lot of my time and I love being in it. But that 4th one destroyed me. The ending of the 4th Zodiac Academy wrecked me. I didn't think I was going to pick up another one. No, I knew I was going to pick it up, but I just needed time. I knew I needed time. And I feel like a whole month has gone by and we've had our time. And I still can't stop thinking about the characters. And so I think it's only fair that we jump back in and hope for the best and we hope for some redemption. So I think the first book, it's only right that this is the first book to go on my April TBR. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I have been away from this world and these people for so long and it's calling my name and I need to know. I need to know what happened after that disaster. If you've read Shadow Princess, you know the ending. So much happens. And anyway, we're adding this to the TBR and we're going to get some answers and we're going to have some fun. Okay? So first book of the TBR, you know where she's going. She's going right here. I don't know if you can see her, but That's the first one. I'm so excited. Woo! I'm so excited to get back into that world. Okay, we're off to a good start. I'm happy. I feel better. We'll pick the next prompt. Okay. Can't open them. They're so tiny. Book of the month of choice. This is a new one I added because I think I told you in my last TBR video. Can you see that? I think I told you in my last TBR video I have quite a few book of the months that I am trying to get through because I just haven't been reading them as fast as I've been getting them. I didn't put all of them on here. I put the ones that interested me. So I have 4 here. I have The 13th Child, Dinner for Vampires, Wedding Dashers, and First Time Caller. I think I'm between First Time Caller and Wedding Dashers because like those are just fun little romance ones. I'm between these two. And I don't know. I think I want to do Wedding Dashers. I mean, I really want to get to this because I'm very late to the game as always. But this one just sounds so cutesy. This one just sounds so fun and it gives me rom-com-y, like the movie vibes. Basically, the main character's sister is getting married and they have been in a long fight. I think it's like years long and they're not really on great terms, but her sister's getting married. She obviously wants to go and show up and the wedding is actually in Ireland, which is a fun little setting. And basically the whole journey there just goes wrong and her last flight gets canceled. So she is just in absolute distress and she is just rambling to this random man at the airport, just giving the life story and everything that's going wrong. And he happens to be going to the exact same wedding and he is actually the best man at this wedding and they have to kind of figure out how to get there together. And it just seems like so fun, such a fun, fast read. I think the setting would be really fun. So I want to put this one on there. I think it sounds really good. It sounds cute. We'll be putting Wedding Dashers on the TBR. That will be a fun, cute little book for sure. Sorry I'm talking so much. Okay, third prompt. I was nervous about this one, but I had to put it on there. This one is the most intimidating. Can you see that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Most intimidating book. So I have 2. I have 2 I put on here, and I do not know how we are going to choose. So, okay, if we're talking about most intimidating book, I have 2. Yes, I have not read this yet. I am the biggest Throne of Glass and ACOTAR fan, especially Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass, I think about it every day. And I haven't read Crescent City yet. And I think I don't know why I'm scared, but I'm scared. These books are just massive. Not that her other ones aren't, but I've heard so much about them and so many mixed reviews. It's such a different setting than the fantasy books I'm used to. I'm very used to like the typical like kingdom, like castles, horses, dragon, like just, I don't know, just the basic fantasy. This is an urban fantasy, so there's like cities and like guns and phones and toilets, like I don't know. It's just so intimidating to me for no reason. I really need to pick it up. I just heard so many mixed reviews. Like I feel like everyone's so divided, saying that the first one isn't very good because it's so much world building, but the second one is amazing, and then the third one is like and then I've heard that the first one is amazing, 6 stars, and then it kind of goes downhill from there. Like there's just so many mixed reviews, and whenever a book is so divided, I get so nervous, which is crazy because honestly I am so easily pleased by books. Like as long as I'm having a good time in some form, I don't care if the writing's bad, I don't care if the story is cheesy or the plot's not going well. If I'm having fun, I'm having fun, and it's a good book. So I don't think I'll be disappointed, especially since I've loved everything else Sarah J. Maas has written, but I'm still intimidated and I just need to read it. The other one I really want to pick up is Binding 13. This one just intimidates me because it is gigantic and I am not really like, I like romance books as like little palette cleansers, but when it comes to like series, diehard series and like multiple books and nonetheless 500-page books, like I don't really love fantasies that are more than like 300-400 pages. That's like my max. This is intimidating, but I have seen nothing but good reviews. I don't think I've seen a single negative review for this book, and I've also seen that it is pretty heart-wrenching, which is why I would say it's also intimidating to me. But I really want to just be with everyone else and feel what everyone else is feeling, because I love when books make you feel things. So I will say I think I'm gonna pick this one because I'm still in the middle of Zodiac Academy, which is a gigantic series, and I want to confuse my brain as little as possible. So, because I guess Zodiac Academy is technically urban, they have phones and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put this one aside for now. We will get to it. This is going to be the year I read this finally. I promise you. But I think that this will make more sense to me than this will if I read it with like Zodiac Academy. So yeah, we're gonna put this one on there, Binding 13. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited too, which would be nice because then you can't see how big it is when you're reading, and you can kind of just pretend that it's not this thick. 2 more. A YA book. Oh boy. I only have 2 YA books. I have That's Not My Name by Megan Lally, and I have The Hunger Games. I believe this is YA, right? I have never read The Hunger Games in my entire life. I have seen the first movie years ago. That is it. I really don't know too much about this whole series. And I have major FOMO with Sunrise on the Reaping coming out. I have had major FOMO. Like I feel like I need to know what everyone is talking about. I need to understand. I don't know why I haven't had any interest in reading this series. I kind of feel like maybe I was just a little late to the game, but I don't know. I think this is a very popular series for a reason. I think I just need to jump in. The books are also not big at all. I feel like I could fly through this. This is just so pretty and so like, it's just so pretty to hold. Like I just want to hold and read it, and just like, it's so pretty. And I think this would be a really quick read. This one, on the other hand, is a book that I have been recently seeing circulating. It is a YA thriller, but I've heard that it is quite heavy, honestly, for what it is. I don't know, I've just heard such amazing things about it, and people are just absolutely shocked by this book. This one's hard. I think I'm gonna put this one on there, and I also just really want to read it. I also have been really in the mood for thrillers lately, so I feel like this is good to put on there so that I have an option to read a thriller. So yeah, we'll be putting this one on the TBR. It's also very short, so we can probably fly through that. Okay, last prompt. I feel like I've been talking forever. Okay, last one. I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, less than 400 pages. The book just has to be less than 400 pages. I love that. I also put a more than 400 pages on here, so I'm glad that I didn't, because I don't know if you can see, we have the chunky 5th book of Zodiac Academy and the chunky 1st book of Binding 13, and we need to be careful here. So less than 400 pages. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna pick. I have been needing to read this forever, and I knew that if there was an opportunity to put it on here, I needed to, because I need to continue the series before the 1st book completely leaves my brain, because it's pretty much there. I might have to watch a recap before I go into this of the 1st book, but this is the 2nd book to the Addicted series. This is like technically I think like a novella. It's really tiny. Really tiny. How many pages is it? Okay, 286 pages. That's actually not bad. But I want to finish the series. I loved the 1st book, and also I feel like not a lot happens in the 1st book, but I also loved how different it was than any other romance I read, and I loved the characters in it alone, and I know that the characters and the people in the books only get better, so I really want to continue, and so I need to put this on. I have to continue. Like, I just have to before I forget everything, and I know this is a very beloved series, and it's beloved for a reason, and I need to know. I need to know all of the details. So Ricochet, easy. That was an easy decision because it's tiny. I was like, yes, we're adding that. And I'm really happy with our TBR. Should we go over it? We should go over it. Look at our TBR. I'm actually so happy. Looking at this makes me so happy. I am so excited for April and all of these books. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go back into Zodiac Academy. Okay, I'm way too giddy right now. I think I've had a little bit too much caffeine. So let's go over. We have Cursed Fates, the 5th book in the Zodiac Academy series. Wedding Dashers by Heather McBreen. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I'm so nervous about that. That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. And Ricochet. I don't think I ever told you what this book is called. It's Ricochet by Krista and Becca Ritchie. So that is a really good stack. We're getting through some series. We're starting some series. We have some standalones. We really do have a little bit of everything. I feel like this is such a good variety. So it shouldn't matter what mood I'm in, I should be reaching for these, right? Let's see how far in our TBR we can get. Follow along. I actually was able to vlog all but one of the books I read in March. Yeah, I'm getting my months mixed up. I was able to vlog a lot, and I'm going to be able to vlog a lot more in April, so I'm very excited. Stay tuned. I have so many videos planned, and I want to get better at vlogging, and I have a lot of plans for that. So stay tuned. I promise we're getting somewhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys if you watch my other videos as well. I know my vlogs are kind of quirky, but thank you guys if you watch them. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me other places down below. I'll link everything down below. Make sure you're watching out for my next videos. I'm so excited for some of the things I have planned for April. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.